The modern senior. My goal is to relax you and read to you. Remember when our parents read to us, right? We're adults now and we still like to be read to. And it gives a good introduction to my books. But this is a really good one, The Modern Senior. And even if you're not a senior, let's say you're a Gen X, well, you're going to be here pretty soon. And for all you seniors out there, men and women, there's so much more to explore and be excited about and be curious about. So let's go through, you know the drill. I want you to watch it all the way through. This is good stuff, and it really does train your mind to not be scrolling all the time and lose your attention. Let's just spend 20, 30 minutes together. And I do appreciate that you spend your time with me, but I want to offer something to you too. It's a win-win situation. And of course, hello, this is really good too. I just made it. There you go. It's good coffee. Cheers. If you're new here, well, just sit back and relax. And let me take you to a different place. This is nonfiction, but still, it puts you in a different place. My goal is I'm going to tickle your brain, okay? Let's get started. Oh, and subscribe, and please do it right now. Just go ahead and do it. Look down there, comments, and say, hi, Lee, or give me a heart. I really appreciate it. It really does help me. You have no idea. It really does help. Ready? Are you ready for the modern senior? Are you a modern senior? Well, you can be. Here we go. Introduction. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not here to hold your hand while we skip through a fantasy land of soft lighting and senior discounts. This isn't a retirement brochure. This is real talk for people who've been around long enough to know when someone's blowing smoke. I'm 72. I sleep on the floor of my minivan, and I run circles around people half my age. I do. Not because I'm superhuman, but because I decided a long time ago I'm not going to go quietly, and neither should you. Now, I know not everyone can do what I do. Some folks are dealing with disabilities, limited income, and tough family situations. I'm not here to shame anyone, but I'm also not going to pussyfoot around hard truths because someone might take offense. This book isn't about what you can't do. It's about wringing every last drop out of what you can do. Let's get something else straight, okay? Okay? This isn't a woman-only pep talk. Men, I'm talking to you too. There's a reason Clint Eastwood said, don't let the old man in. The moment you start acting like your life is over, guess what? It is. So wake up, step up. You've got fire in the tank. Right now in the U.S., there are over 60 million of us age 60 and older. And we're living longer, working longer, and staying sharper than ever before, aren't we? We're running businesses, we're climbing mountains, we're caregiving, traveling solo, starting over, and breaking stereotypes that used to define old age. Seniors today are nothing like the seniors of the past. We're not rocking on porches, waiting for grandkids to visit. We're online, on the road, and on a mission. We have power, presence, and purchasing influence, and the world better get used to it. This book is about living loud, aging proud, and refusing to disappear. Whether you're in Manhattan or Mississippi, rolling in a Tesla or a 10-year-old minivan, this is for you. You've got years of grit, wisdom, and story behind you. It's time to use all of it. Let's go. Let's be bold. Let's be modern seniors. Chapter 1, Aging Isn't for Wimps. Let's stop pretending this is a soft season aging takes grit. You think it's easy waking up with joints that might sound like bubble wrap? Think it's a breeze to keep up when the world's changing faster than a toddler on a sugar high? No, it's not easy, and that's exactly why it's not for wimps. If you're over 60, you've earned your toughness. You've survived heartbreak, disappointment, loss, and probably a few really bad hairstyles. You've raised kids, or chose not to, worked hard, and seen enough nonsense to know when it's time to call BS. And that's what this chapter is, calling BS to the idea that getting older means getting weaker. You're not old, you're seasoned. We've been sold a lie that once you hit a certain number, 60, 70, 80, you're supposed to fade out, say less, do less, be less. No, no. You're not a candle burning down. You're a bonfire, baby. And now that you're older, you know how to aim the heat. You have earned the right to walk into a room and command attention without saying a word. And if the world doesn't see that yet, make it impossible to ignore. Let's be real. You don't just slide into your 60s and suddenly feel fabulous. It takes effort. You have to choose to show up mentally, emotionally, and physically. You getting this? Do you like it? This is a good pep talk. There are a lot of chapters in here, but this is just getting warmed up. This is your little pep talk, and this is what I'm going to present to you. The introduction we did, chapter 1 I'm on. We're going to do chapter 2 next. I want to give you enough to think about, okay? That doesn't mean pretending you're 30. Nobody wants to see that. It means respecting where you are and deciding to keep learning, laughing, trying, and showing up strong. Here's a little secret. Most people who feel old have stopped doing anything that makes them feel alive. Do something hard. Try something new. You don't have to climb Mount Everest. Maybe it's finally learning how to use that dang smartphone properly. Maybe it's driving cross country or walking to the mailbox every day. Start where you are and push just a little. Okay, let's get started. You're already stronger than you think, strong enough to choose your response even when your body isn't cooperating. I say this because there are some seniors that have body aches, but I refuse to assume you all do. I don't. I do not wake up and feel any aches in my body. If you do, I respect that. I really do. We are not all the same. You want the truth? Some days it's going to suck. Some days it'll feel like the world's forgotten you exist. Like nobody values your experience. Like your opinion doesn't count anymore. And that's exactly when you stand up straighter and say, "Excuse me, I'm not done yet. Hello." Because you're not. And this is for you men. Let me say this loud for the fellas in the back. Aging isn't permission to retreat, okay? You may be tired. You may have lost friends, your job, your purpose. But that doesn't mean you're finished. The world needs strong, clear-headed men more than ever. You know that. Men who don't sit in the recliner waiting for someone to ask them a question. Get up, get out. Mentor someone. Learn something. Fix something. Stop waiting for permission to live. You don't need it. Like Clint Eastwood said, don't let the old man in. And for heaven's sake, don't be the old man you let in. And let's think about my friend Max. He's 78 and still very strong. His friend circle is really large. He walks every day and is interesting in many subjects. Max is curious. That's how most men should be. Kudos to Max. Women, here's yours. Reclaim the mirror, okay? And ladies, stop trash talking about yourselves. Yeah. You've been through decades of comparison, caretaking, and trying to meet impossible standards, haven't we? And now that you're older, you get to finally drop all that nonsense. Drop it. Don't say, I look terrible when you catch your reflection in the mirror. Say, I look strong. Say, that's the face of a woman who lived, and I'm gorgeous. Seriously, remember I told you before to high five yourself in the morning when you go in and brush your teeth or go use the restroom? Go ahead and look in the mirror and say high five. Yeah. And then say, good things are coming my way. Yeah. And you can add on, and I'm gorgeous. There you go. Put on lipstick if you want to, or don't. Cut your hair, grow it long. Wear all black like me if you want to, or go full pink glitter grandma. Just make sure it's what you want, not what the world expects. Let me get a sip. You're not in your twilight years. You're in your firelight years. How's that? You've still got time. Maybe not as much as before, but you've got now, and that's plenty. What you do with it, that's where the power lies. So the next time someone says, oh, you're still doing that at your age, you smile and say, you bet I am. Seriously. Because aging, it's not for wimps. It's for warriors. Chapter 2, Confidence is the New Botox. You don't need injections, a facelift, or a miracle cream that costs more than your last vacation. You need confidence. That's it. Confidence is what makes heads turn. Not tight skin, not a thigh gap, not a full head of hair, although this doesn't hurt. Just good old-fashioned self-assurance, and you can't buy that in a bottle. When you walk into a room with your shoulders back, your eyes steady, people notice that. And if you don't, who cares? You didn't walk in for them. You walked in because you belong there. Confidence isn't vanity. Let's get this straight. Confidence isn't the same as ego. It's not about thinking you're better than anyone. It's about finally knowing you're enough. You don't need to apologize for existing. You don't need to shrink to make others feel comfortable. And you sure don't need to wait for someone to approve of how you live, dress, eat, speak, or post online. Let them roll their eyes. Yeah, let them. Let them whisper, did you see what she did? Yeah. Who does she think she is? You know who you are, and that's enough. You've got the resume. By now, you've probably raised a family, held down jobs, survived illnesses, started over a few times, and maybe even buried people you loved. You've been through it, and you're still here. That's your armor. You've got a resume of survival. So why would you ever hang your head? Confidence at this age means you've been knocked down and you got back up. You've been lied to, left out, underestimated, and dismissed. And you still smile at the mirror and say, let's go. You may not have the waistline you once had, although you can. But you've got wisdom and nerve. And that counts more than any dress size ever will. Men, it's not too late to stand tall. Let's talk to men again, because some of you got quiet after retirement, or worse, after rejection. You're not washed up. You're not past your prime. Your voice, your guidance, your calm presence, that stuff matters. It still does. You know how to fix things, make decisions, and show up when it counts. Don't let age put a dent in that. Women aren't just looking for a six-pack and hairlines. We're looking for someone with purpose, poise, and self-respect. So walk taller, shake hands like you mean it, speak clearly, laugh freely, yeah, and quit hiding behind the recliner, okay? You are still a force, if you act like it. Women, you still light up the room. Ladies, don't let society tell you your time is up. You don't expire after menopause. You don't become invisible unless you decide to vanish. When you walk into a room, own it. When you post that photo, own it. When you speak your mind, own it. Own it. Stop saying sorry for taking up space. You've earned every inch of space you take. If someone's uncomfortable with your boldness, your laugh, your makeup, your wrinkles, your van life, your silver hair, they can go sit somewhere else. This is your life, not theirs. You don't have to keep explaining yourself. It's none of their business. Stop judging yourself by how you look when you're tired and unfiltered. You're not a movie star. You're a human being, a beautiful, complex, powerful one at that. Don't let a little sag here or a spot there erase your shine. The mirror reflects your face, not your value. Want to wear red lipstick and cowboy boots? Do it. Want to keep your beard white and wild? Rock it. Want to dance in the cereal aisle of Walmart? Go for it. Confidence is magnetic. It draws people in. And the best part, it doesn't cost a dime. Act like you belong, because you do. You want to feel more confident? Then stop waiting to be invited. Walk into the room. Speak up at the table. Post that video. Start that group. Lead that Bible study. Apply for that job. Buy the dang van. Book the trip. Sit at the front. Because the only permission you need, you've already got it. And that ends chapter 2. Yeah. Did you like it? There's so much more. Now, there is so much more in this. Different chapters. Let's see what some of the chapters are. The past is gone. Work isn't a 4-letter word. Health is wealth. I got a raven out here. Food. Exercise. Move it or rust it. Tech for the 60-plus crowd. Clothes that don't scream, I gave up. Romance isn't dead. Social life or social death. Family, blessing or drama magnet. Van life vibes. Wills, trust, and avoiding a hot mess. Hair, attitude, and makeup. A simple Christian life. And this is for those who, doesn't mean you are a Christian, but I couldn't write a book without including that. You can skip it if you're not interested in that. Your grandkids need you. Daily inspirations. Future shock is real, and so are you. Aging is a mind game. And those are the other subjects that are discussed in The Modern Senior. It's on Amazon. It's not expensive at all. It's very low price. It's part of the Living the Good Life series. So, if you haven't yet, please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. Say hi again. You can leave 2 comments, or even 3. Every one that you leave does help me. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I really thank you for watching it all the way to the end. That really, that helps me the most. And it is a challenge. I think we are losing our ability to concentrate and stick with something with all this scrolling going on. Yeah. So I appreciate when it's a challenge. I'm challenging you to do that. And this isn't a long time that we spend together, so I hope it relaxed you. Did it? Until next time, I love you guys. Mwah. Did you like your coffee? Good things are coming our way, aren't they? Good things are coming your way. What you hold in your head, this goes with the book. What you hold in your head, you hold in your hand. See you tomorrow.